from within, and if you have a beautiful soul, that will shine through in your outer appearance as well. So for me, it's all about not letting all the voices get into your head, because in the end, I know who I am as a person, I know my values, and that is good enough for me. Because inside, I know I'm a good person, and that is what counts in the end.
Thanks very much.
Hi, how are you everyone? Well, I think it's a beautiful question that you asked because, it is very common for us to, in especially our generation, compare ourselves to others. But I think it is so important to stay true to yourself, to keep yourself in your own zone, to know that you are your most beautiful self. From inside and out, it does not matter what any other person says or what they do. And so, keeping true to yourself, keeping yourself confident from within, and as a pageant, a beauty pageant to meet myself, I think it is important to not look around, look within. Thank you.
Thank you very much, both of you. Thank you so much.
Okay, before anyone asks a question, there's a special request there. But before anyone asks, I just want to ask something very simple for all of the people present here. Along with pageant patty people, there are a lot of people here who are not really aware of pageants. How would you girls explain pageants to these people? Like, how would you actually tell them what pageants are all about? There are a lot of people here, I'm sure. I know a lot of people who do not really know what pageants are. For them, it's probably just a beauty contest. Like, could you take them through that what pageant actually is?
What is pageantry not? For me, pageantry is a sisterhood. It's about empowering each other, inspiring others to do even better. For me, these things really sum up beauty pageant. As I always say also, I believe that beauty pageants is the beauty of the Olympics, because we train as hard as sports persons. We prepare mentally, physically, and everything we go through would be comparable to the Olympics, I always call it. So for me, in the end, I joined pageantry because of the sisterhood and because we can learn so much from each and every one of our sisters that are competing against each other. We're not only contestants and competitors, we're sisters and we're family. And the bond we share is like we connect. We competed at Miss Universe with 130 other girls, and I have learned, I think, from each and every one of the girls that I will carry on with me for the rest of my life.
Well, I think that pageantry is one of the most beautiful things that women and all of us all can experience. And I say this because, when I was a little girl, when I was growing up, I actually didn't know who I was. I found it very difficult to look inside and see the beauty that I had. It was when I started participating in pageants, when I looked at the Miss Universe winners, and I saw that they had some substance, they had something so unique to offer to this world. And that was the point when I realized that that is the inspiration that I want to be for the girls and boys out there. That is the person that will eventually become the role model, not just a model. She's a woman of substance, she's somebody who can inspire the youth. And that is the person that I wish to be and aspire to be.
Namaskar, my name is Yogita. Welcome to India, Victoria, and we are glad to have you here. And you spoke about sisterhood. So I work with rape victims. I run my foundation called Pari People Against Rapes in India, and we see the atrocities all over the world, not only in India. So what is your thought on it? That how we can kind of curtail these things and how you're passionate about changing one thing which is very close to your heart, and this is the same question to you also. Tell us about your sisterhood plans.
So for me, the sisterhood plans is about inspiring others because I deeply believe that each of everyone can learn something different from each other. We can take inspiration in that to do even better in life. I know I did that, and throughout my pageantry journey, that's what I have been doing. I started when I was 17. I had competed internationally before, and I just admired all the girls because I really believe that I can learn so much different from each of everyone. Yes.
Right. Yeah, so I think Victoria, you summed it up so beautifully. There is just something so naturally beautiful about the way that pageants work. And sisterhood in itself, I think, is a word that goes just like that. We know it. We know pageantry and sisterhood, they go one in hand in hand. And the reason I say this is because a lot of people get confused. When I say pageantry, they're like, oh, it's a competition, first thing that comes to their minds. But the one thing that I experienced, starting off at Miss Universe India, let's start there, because I met 51 girls. I think I can see so many of them right here, so many beautiful faces that bring back so many good memories, because they are the ones who helped me shape into my own true self. And then when I had to represent our country, those were the girls that I held in my heart, so that I knew that that are the people that I have to showcase to this national, international stage from the beautiful national stage. So sisterhood is where it starts, really.
Thank you. Now it's time to announce the new crown design. I'm excited.